Hey YouTube, Machismo Eugene, another video from Exit Strategy. Welcome. Let's talk about grooming, the grooming process.
How the grooming looks,
In my opinion,
when you talk about grooming,
I think the best way to understand it as it regards the narcissist doing it to you when they meet you.
when you're getting ready
To go somewhere,
you get in front of the mirror
pretty much.
and
You either do your hair, your nails, not your nails, your hair, your makeup,
your eyes, your lips, and if you're a man, your beard, your mustache,
you shave,
you cut your hair, put your lotions on, body spray. You do all the things that you believe are going to help you both make a presentation
to
the world
and also
to look presentable to those you come in contact with. You put your deodorant on because you don't want to smell around people. You basically do it first and foremost. You should do it, and I believe most of us do when we take showers. We do that because it warrants hygiene. It makes us not only feel good on the outside, we smell good. We have cleansed ourselves from all the dirty elements of perspirations and working or just going through a day of not really, it's just a part of maintenance. You know, even if you don't go out to work in a 24-hour period time, I believe most of us often would take at least one shower or a bath, in many cases 2 or 3. Now, those things I just pointed out to you are fundamental to health, mentally, physically, and as I said before, makes you presentable to people who you come in contact with. It makes a statement. So hold on to those principles of what you see grooming as in that particular fashion. When you meet the narcissist,
when they meet you,
this is exactly, excuse me, this is exactly how
they
go on to dress you, undress you, rearrange your state of existence in their mind. Now, they do this verbally by talking to you, stroking your ego. This is a grooming process. So what they're doing in the grooming process when they're stroking your ego, they are trying to manifest a mindset in you that appreciates them. You begin to hold them in esteem, maybe not high esteem. You begin to form a respect for them. You begin to form a trust with them. As I said before, the grooming process in the physical with you and I is being presentable. So they're trying to present something to you in hopes that you will look at it as being noteworthy, admirable, unassuming. And thereby you let your inhibitions down. You begin to open up. So they become presentable to you as they reflect, in essence, you and your behavior and your good qualities. And maybe they've pulled some stuff out of the air that they've watched in a movie. And they will verbatim repeat that movie line. This is why it's so interesting to me, and it's so sophisticated when you meet just an average person to be able to determine whether this person is in fact grooming me or are they just giving me compliments like any human being would. The narcissist is so sophisticated in their grooming process. Most of us who have been abused by them didn't see it coming. Even though in our intuition we had heard this, seen this movie before, in the intricate introduction of getting to know somebody. But not to the point where our intuition was strong enough to say, man, I've been down this road before. Because the narcissists plan and plot their grooming in such a way it parallels good behavior. And it is so subtle and it is so fluid that it blends right in. Now, the only element that we didn't know, even if we went through our relationships and we say, oh, okay, this seems so familiar, like the last girl or last guy I was involved with, he was giving me all these compliments. Maybe I should hold the brakes on this relationship and just kind of observe. But what you didn't understand that we are awakened to narcissistic abuse, we understand one fundamental part that is crucial into not getting involved with these monsters in the future. The one key element that we had no idea about was the body language and certain cues as it regards eye contact or the lack thereof, how they go from one compliment, they really over compliment you. They pour it on thick. We didn't have that one element in our arsenal of defense. We didn't understand that we should have been paying attention to a lot of things by behavior. We thought we knew what we were observing to make a sound determination on whether this person was solid or not. But that one key element was actually paying attention to the body language, the mannerism or the lack thereof, the roboticness. And you know why we didn't have that in our arsenal? Because you can read this in a book. You can go to the DSM-4 and 5 and you can read that thing from front to back, I believe. Anyone who believes different, comment down below as to why you believe different. I would love to hear it. The only way we would have been able to learn this is to experience it. You had to experience this by way of being deceived. You had to learn this in the field. You could have trained for this wartime situation, this battle of good and evil. You may have friends that have went through this before you. And you know why I know this to be true and I stand on this? Nothing educates you better than understanding a narcissist and what they totally, unequivocally, from start to finish, in and out, top to bottom. Nothing equips you to understand them from the inside out than being abused by them. You have to go through this. Much like a lot of other things, it will take faith. You have to exercise your faith and put it into action. And what I mean by that, if you say you believe in God, these things that you've endured with the narcissist, this is your test of your faith in God. I've heard people say, man, why would God allow this to happen to me? That's almost asking God, why does he allow you to continue to breathe, to exist? Because let's go back to the fact that you say you believe in God. Now, a lot of us can say that. Where is your foundation coming from? What makes you believe in God? Is it something you just have heard, thrown around all your life? Because your mother and father grew up Catholic, Baptist, Muslim, Protestant, Buddhist? Nothing prepares you to know what you know than going through it. You have to go through it. There may be a few things in life